friends, families, and well-wishers, as well as many of those who are interested in serving the community. I have started the program called Chaitanya Saradhi. It's a non-profit charitable program started in India to benefit the students primarily, but the idea is very deep. I have pondered on the program for about a couple of years, discussed and debated internally. In the end, I was able to put together 4 items that are very essential for improvement in Indian society. Items I identified are personal hygiene. This is the biggest problem. I am always surprised in India why, which is so much civilized, has a great ancient civilization. It has the technique and talent of building toilets over 2000 years ago, and yet today 60% of the population, particularly in rural India, they do open defecation. And this is the outcome of a study by the United Nations. And the other problem is that it is affecting the national domestic product. And so much so is about 6.4% of our GNP is reduced because of this unhygienic practice. And nearly 1,000 children die every day in India because of this practice due to cholera, diarrhea, dysentery, and other communicable diseases. Therefore, I felt that if we can do anything, we should start working on that issue immediately, and more so with the students, because they are going to be the future generations of people who will have to be healthy for themselves, plus they have to change the society going forward. Therefore, we decided to do, in our own humble way, what we can do to the students. So we decided to build the toilets if they don't have any, remodel them if they are not in a good shape, or repair them wherever it's necessary. More importantly, there are some toilets in some schools, but they don't have running water. So we also have decided to make arrangements so that they get a running water. And besides that, we also educate the students to be sure that they understand the value of personal hygiene, and as much as they can, they have to wash their hands before they eat, after they eat, as well as wash thoroughly after they come out of the bathroom. And we also tell them that they should be taking daily baths, brushing teeth, flossing, and also cutting nails, etc. Like the personal hygiene is an important thing. It should start with the students so that they can spread the message to the families as well as to the society. The next item that I have felt very essential is the nutrition. I have seen in India starvation, malnutrition, and lately in India the middle class has swollen up so much the obesity is going in big time. So, having been impressed with the issues that are associated with obesity in the Western countries, since I have been practicing medicine here for 30 years, I would say the obesity and its effects of hypertension, diabetes, heart disease, stroke, etc. are so magnanimous. Actually, even in the Western countries, the obesity is causing more damage financially as well as human life and suffering more than any other wars and any other illnesses put together. Therefore, I'm hoping that we, by taking early steps in India, we will be able to prevent that. I want to educate the students as to the principles of healthy nutrition, eating fruits and vegetables, don't have to be indulged into eating too much meat, and also to let them know that they should not be using drugs, alcohol, or smoke, getting into any bad habits which will hinder their life. Therefore, the nutrition aspects will be stressed with the students right from the beginning, and I'm pretty sure that will go a long way in preventing obesity and effects of the obesity that has enumerated. The third important item that I'm concerned about is environment. Environment is such an important issue for all of us. If we cannot protect it, none of us can live on this planet Earth. And now we know that we have an international conference going on right now. It's the 21st International Conference in Paris. And I hope that you all are enlightened with what's going on in the environment. Our carbon dioxide levels are going up, greenhouse effect is being destroyed, and massive pollution, particularly in India, you can see it. And one of the practices that India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and even in China does is they do what's called biomass burning. It may be for purpose of cooking food, but massive burning takes place after they cut the crops. Millions and millions of acres are burned after the crops were taken down, and that results into a continuous smoke going into the atmosphere. Indeed, that has resulted in a localized brown cloud over Southeast Asia, such that it's also actually delaying the monsoon. It's affecting the production of the grains, and as well as it's hurting from the health point of view. So considering all those things, environment is the most important thing, and kids in particular should know that the value of the environment, we need to educate them right from now so that the future India and the world will be safe enough from the environmental issues. Fourth item, that's called, how can we make kids to be good citizens? That's a very important thing. Having social responsibility, we want them to have it. We want them to understand the value of hard work, as well as moral values, principles, honesty, truthfulness, respecting others, mutual respect. And these qualities are declining lately in the society, and it is very important that we have to recharge with moral values. We also see widespread gaps between rich and poor, and inequality, women being mistreated in some cases, and child labor, as well as sex trafficking. So these are the social issues that students have to be aware of it. Overall, our goal is to educate on these four items, such that we're hoping that by educating the younger generations now, as time goes by, they will be influencing the society so much that we would like to see an India where it is safe, it is healthy, and also it is harmonious and prosperous.